What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from App Stupid Studios. And if you're joining us on the recap, Chicago, go Chicago. They get taken advantage of by the Pittsburgh Steelers again. Also, you've had Mr. Scruggs, the defensive line coach in Michigan, decide to drive drunk. I know. He's not the only drunk driver we've covered this year, but for some reason in 2024, grown-ass men seem to still make dumb-ass decisions. But hey, look, it is what it is. Then we just got done covering Aaron Donald, and he retires from the NFL after 10 seasons. Congratulations to him and his family. Also, now we're going to go ahead and get into something really disturbing. And like I said, when I read it, I was totally in shock. I was like, wow, why isn't this talked about in a national picture? Now, locally, it may be covered, but nationally, you haven't heard anything about this. So the ex-Arkansas State football star faces murder charges and poisoning deaths. And when they say deaths, it's plural. Now, you kind of got to take some of these things with a grain of salt when you read them in The Guardian. But then when they're corroborated through the NBC Sports line and then CBS Sports and then Fox even does a slight coverage on it, you're just like, whoa. Former Arkansas State football star and Tennessee Titans scout has been arrested in last year's poisoning deaths of his girlfriend and her unborn child in Nashville, Tennessee. Wow. Yeah. What the hell? And I know this isn't being talked about on any level, my goodness, because all that's been going on is basketball. 24/7, you name whatever conference you want, the Little Debbie conference, whatever, covered by ESPN2 to ad nauseum, trying to make you care about irrelevancy to where we're not even talking about truly horrific things. Blaise Taylor, 27, was indicted on 2 counts of first-degree murder and arrested by the U.S. Marshals on Thursday night in Utah. Nashville police said Taylor is alleged to have fathered the child. How evil are you? It's one thing that you went out there and you killed a woman, but you poisoned her? Cost this woman her life and the life of your baby? Taylor is accused of poisoning Jade Benning at her Nashville apartment on February the 25th of 2023. She was rushed to the hospital after Taylor called 911 and reported that she was suffering an allergic reaction. That's the sociopathic nature of this man's crimes. He poisoned his fiance, his girlfriend, his side. I don't know what she was to this man. I'm not going to go ahead and put her in this man's orbit. But to sit in front of this woman, poison her, and as she's on the ground, she's choking and fighting for her life, you decide to call the police after you knew you poisoned this woman and act like she's having an allergic reaction. How dare you? How dare you? Benning died at Vanderbilt Medical Group March the 6th of 2023, which was her 25th birthday. This is just awful. This is just awful. This is just awful. Give me a quick 20. I need to regroup for myself. Yeah, I need 20. I need 20 right now. Planet Fitness, Big Fitness Energy. Big Fitness Energy. Sign up online or download the app Visit your good folks at your local Planet Fitness, Big Fitness Energy. All right, back into this story. Benning's 5-month-old fetus died 2 days later. And Benning died without even speaking to the police. Following months of investigations by the police, scientists, and medical examiners, authorities determined Benning had been poisoned without her knowledge after Taylor visited her home. Yeah, this is how cold, calculating, and cruel this man was. You go see this woman, you poison her, and then you fake a phone call to 911 saying that she's having an allergic reaction. Not only do you poison her, you kill the baby. And then 2 days later, she passes away. I don't care that this guy was a 4-year starter, the defensive run specialist at Arkansas State. I don't care. I don't care about him being a first team all Sun Belt selection and having the school record for a punt return. I don't care. I don't care about his NFL tenure, him being some sort of Tennessee Titans scout and then serving as a defensive analyst for Utah State last year. I don't care about any of that. And his dad. What does Trooper Taylor think about this? His dad is a running backs coach at Texas A&M. What does he think about that? My son did what? As a father, and I don't know how many dads I'm speaking to right now, but dads know if you have older kids and then you've got grandkids, that's a precious gift. That's a precious gift that you have grandsons and granddaughters. Because you get to see your grandbabies and it brings a new happiness and a new joy out of that situation. This is only humanity talking. This is not sports talk right now. And all of that is taken away because of selfishness. You decided to kill this woman. You decided to kill my grandson, my granddaughter. What would ever make you resort to such horrendous behavior? Pure evil. And he went to get a job with his dad. And then you had Texas representatives from the A&M come out and say, hey, look, he's on suspension pending the investigation. He got arrested. The investigation's over. Yeah, they were investigating this for a whole year. He was up globetrotting. He went from this state to this state to this program to that program. When the U.S. Marshals show up, investigations are over at that point. Texas A&M head coach Mike Elko said, our thoughts are with all those affected by this heartbreaking situation, including the family and friends of the victim. It's essential to allow the courts to handle the situation with the diligence and fairness it demands. And I'm going to slap a big allegedly on this. For legal reasons, allegedly. There should be no reason that these situations are happening. I don't care. What the circumstances may be. If you're married and you went out here and made a mistake, be man enough to stand up and say, hey, look, I messed up. But you don't try and kill somebody. A woman and a baby were poisoned to death. I don't care about your athleticism. I don't care about what you've done for what university, what records you hold. I don't care where you worked. You've got to draw the line. I'm not going to, on a thumbnail for this segment, I don't think that I'm going to post anybody's pictures. Just going to ask for prayer for the victim, and I'm going to let the story be where it's at, because this is really sad. And yeah, I don't think I needed to cover this one today. I think that was a bad one. And geez. Ooh, yeah, that was a rough one for me. But we got more show to come. Hopefully it's going to pick up. This is Big Vern at App Studio.